Hello everyone and welcome in Star Trek Online. Today I want to play the new featured episode, the new mission that have been implemented in game a few days ago. It's called Uneasy Allies. It's a new mission starring Denise Crosby as an Empress Sela, and it's a mission that introduce Season 10 and the Iconian War. So, like you see, I am in my Romulan character standing in Konos system, and I wanted to show you a little bit. If you play the mission for the first time, so you will open your episode tab, you hail to take the mission that I've already taken, and there is, if you click on the transfer button here, it will cost you something. So the best way is to go back to Overview tab, click on the feature series episode icon on the left, and if you click on Transwarp, it's free. So we have arrived in the Hobus system. It's in the Iota Pavonis sector, and let's start. It's a very good mission and the reward is interesting.
Thanks for the assist. I don't know yet. Based on these ships' identification codes, these aren't Tal Shiar vessels, just elements of the old Romulan Star Navy. They're no friends of the intelligence agencies, but also not allies of the Republic. Serious weapons. That's true. I don't think they're hauling cargo.
So if you remember, it's Lieutenant Venzil that she is from Voyager. I'm using a new ship, I've changed a little bit, so don't check my TPS. It's not the most important.
I think it's a Q ship, a specially modified freighter carrying weapons instead of cargo. Ships like these are sometimes used in convoys in danger of attack. Gives them some teeth without looking suspicious. And the intelligence agencies love them for missions where a starship would attract too much attention. It's gonna give a second look to a beat-up old freighter. I took the gateway back to Tau Dewa, and from there I've been on a course home to Trill. I got diverted by a Class 3 ionic storm. This system is safe from the storm, but not the Romulans.
This is Lieutenant Gaius Salon. This vessel has been disabled. Your interference is disruptive, but survivable.
So if you've played the Romulan series and most of the, especially the Delta Rising episode series, you will know who is Lieutenant Selen. If you haven't played yet, because you can play this mission starting at level 10, I won't spoil. I won't give you no spoil, because it's interesting to play every mission to be able to understand everything.
This unit was.
Okay, we'll skip a little bit, and we beam down to the planet, to the base. Once again, I advise you to create a Romulan character to know what is this Obus base. Again, I won't spoil, but if you play a Romulan character, you will already visit this planet, this base.
That doesn't help much. They must be trying to gain access to the gateway data. a door to the left.
So you have to clean the base, simple.
Quick, through the side door and down to the gate.
So you may have seen that my Romulan character is using the flamethrower simply because, if I am correct, superior plasma weapon, which is a ground trade, that increases the plasma energy weapon damage by 15%. So as I like really much the flamethrower, that's why I put it on this bridge officer. And that's why also my main character, who has also the tray, is using the plasma sniper rifle. And here we go, we see Denise Crosby as Empress Sela.
I surrender. Well, no. I do still have crucial information about your poor friend Lieutenant Celan and how to fix his addled Borg brain. About the gateways and how to use them. About the Iconians. Now tell me, aren't those things more important than the fleeting pleasure you'll get from shooting me? But you are interested in what I can tell you. This gateway is damaged beyond repair, but I learned a thing or two when I was a guest of the Iconians. I know how to operate their gateways, and I've memorized several sets of coordinates. I know about places you haven't seen yet. In fact, the only reason I was here was to open a gate to a specific Iconian base. Not exactly. Do you really think there are only 2 Dyson spheres? There are more, and I know the location of the one the Iconians are still using. Wouldn't you like to see that?
I have a priority directive for you. Sela has escaped from custody. I'm alerting all ships to watch for her and for her operatives. Your communications officer tells me you're not aboard your ship. What's your status?
No, please. Go ahead. I can wait.
Sela was last seen in the Devron sector. Be aware that she was apparently aided by Lieutenant Gaius Salan, the Lisette's intelligence officer. She should be considered extremely dangerous, and it is likely that she is rallying former supporters to her cause. I think that if you bring Sela back to custody, she'll likely just escape again. And we won't be any closer than we are now to knowing what she has planned or what she knows about the Iconians. Keep an eye on her, see where she goes, and try to learn more about her plans. This may be a good opportunity to finally gain some useful information.
Well, well, well. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, isn't that the saying? I'll make you a deal. You want Gaius back, and you want to learn what I know? I'm willing to give you both. But first, we'll need to discuss the deal aboard my ship. Don't worry. I'm sure your crew will keep a transporter lock and whisk you away at the first sign of danger. Enjoy having the upper hand for as long as it lasts.
I suppose we don't have much choice. Whenever you're ready, we can beam up to Sela's ship. But I'll go with you and watch your six.
And we go.
I know you're not inclined to believe me, but I am telling the truth. I do have coordinates.
Okay,
This
I
is
have
one
listened to
ship.
her
My engine
enough now.
Many Romulans
I will let you discover the mission. It was to show you that Denise Crosby was... I found her that she's really playing very well in Empress Sela. Completely different from Tasha Yar. And I like the way they've done the voice acting. So now you are in her freighter. You have to, you have to send your bridge officer to delegate task. It's I think it's one of the first time I see that in this game, and that's why I've took one tactical, one engineer, and one science. Bridge officer is my usual team. If you've played also Delta Rising, you will know what is this action to disarm a bomb, because it was on Kobali Prime. There was a daily mission to do it, and it's the same. You just stand before the circle, the dome, and you wait that the action you have to do. So you have 3 bombs to disarm. I could show you what happens if you cross the line, but I won't do it. Okay, so I have disarmed the 3 bombs. My bridge officer has completed their task, and now we will fight the saboteur.
I recognize you. You have to help me. I'm a Republic intelligence operative on Team Cover. I infiltrated this crew from naval officers because they were still loyal to Sela. We can recapture her if we can keep this ship disabled. Republic intelligence has agents seeded through many of the groups in the old guard, and even a few infiltrated the Tal Shiar. It was happenstance that I was embedded in a group that helped Sela escape prison. What I need now is to keep this ship stalled long enough for the Republic to arrive. Then we can take Sela back to prison where she belongs. Sela's using. She'll never tell you anything of substance. If she was the Iconian's prisoner, she couldn't have seen anything important. If she's still working with them, then she's leading you into a trap. Your only chance is to capture her now and help us reveal anyone in the Republic who helped her escape.
No. Boom. Okay, he's done. We go back to the bridge and we continue the mission. I want to show you something, so we will...
I understand you very
Okay. I will mix the depart system.
well.
Now look at this. On the left side of the screen, in the Have You screen, you can see your ship. And this is well done.
My ship has been modified to mask its energy signature, so we should be able to get there without detection. The Tal Shiar may be a problem, though. The Tal Shiar serves the Iconians now. Certain elements of the Imperial Navy are still loyal, but the Tal Shiar would be more inclined to shoot me than listen to me.
I let the cinematic because there are some information interesting to know. The fact that the Tal Shiar is working for the Iconian now, for example.
Those are Tal Shiar ships.
Okay,
Enemy vessel.
let's
The
fight.
system is under Tal Shiar control. Stand down and prepare to be boarded. Under attack. Request assistance.
If you've played Coliseum episode, you will recognize this area with this satellite. But again, I won't spoil. I just remind you that there was a mission already in Nopada system, and you will recognize it very soon.
Hakiv's private research facility. Soon all
Okay,
this will be
let's
lost
go
to
in.
the sand. What a monument to folly.
The door is closed.
The Tal Shiar commonly use a diverter
Yes.
that intercepts standard access codes on electronic locks. Give me just a moment. There.
Someone
You
else has
really
been
should
through
learn some of these things.
Tal Shiar!
You have two solutions here. Either you clean the mess
Why am I not
and then
surprised that
you
mess
do the search of clues, or you clean both room and you search the clue after. It's often what I do.
At least they were smart enough to take the weapons out of the armory.
Okay, let's continue.
Hakiv Center. I'm guessing that side door isn't just for show.
There must be a way through this blank wall. Maybe there's a release trigger in the office.
Allow me. Computer, recognize identity Sela. Code Empress 1. Unlock lab access. Always have a back door. Another secret door. Hakiv was always so melodramatic.
Once again, if you have played Coliseum, you will recognize this area, but I won't say more. It's better to play it. So, ready for another information?
You're getting a little too close to the truth. It's time to eliminate you both.
You should be more careful about the loyalty of your subordinates.
Stop her! Don't let her escape!
Hey!
Kill it!
So once again, if you haven't played Delta Rising, I won't spoil, but for those who have finished all the episode series, you understand what was that.
There we go. I'll just put in those cushions. Hurry up. They'll find us soon.
And once again, we are in an Iconian Dyson sphere, which is called unknown because for now we haven't explored it yet.
Good. There's a gateway on this side. We won't be stuck here. Now, let's see what secrets we can wrest from this facility.
And another news!
You! Taurus. Stop her! Automated defenses?
They put lots of information in this episode. So you may have noticed that the security team can't be called anymore.
Get that force field down!
Because you can't beam down a security team from your ship. You are not in range of your ship anymore.
I won't let you take me!
We need to catch her before she can cause any more trouble. She's locked the door. Try to unlock it with one of these consoles.
Some news that you will learn here.
Interesting. According to this data, we're in the Andromeda Galaxy. You should download some of these files to your tricorder. This sphere seems to be much older than the others. There's communication traffic from Iconian ships inside the sphere. I've never seen these kinds of vessels before. Ah, here we go. Almost there. Got it. The door is open. Taurus must have overloaded the perimeters in that plasma door. She should turn this room from a plasma allocation conduit into a death trap. Who even builds rooms like this into a structure anyway? There are control consoles across from the container area. If you can get to them, you can
Okay, so I will
probably
show
get
you
access.
the best way to do this part. You come here, you cross directly to the first console. This console will deactivate those beams. You go now to the second console to finish the deactivation fully. Now there will be a cinematic. Usually I skip it because I've played this mission very much on all my character, but I will leave it because it's a very good one. I like what will happen.
There's nowhere left to run, Taurus.
kicked them out because I wanted to rule. I needed them to save us, to turn back time, to undo Hobus, and bring back Romulus.
Then you're more of a fool than I thought. You poor deluded creature. The Iconians aren't interested in saving anything. Nor could they.
We have to get out of here. It's not safe anymore. They're coming.
I guess you'd better go then.
And the kick in the face.
You only know, Taurus. The Iconians can't travel through time. It destroys their minds.
Uh-oh.
Sphere just jumped. Look, it's nighttime inside the sphere, but it's never dark inside the other spheres. The Iconian fleets are here, and there are so many ships they're blotting out the sun. Time to go. How absurd to think that she could have ever accomplished anything significant. She lost her throne and spent years in mindless devotion to gods who could not hear or answer her prayers. Taurus's fanaticism blinded her. She studied everything about the Iconians, but never learned the one simple fact that would have ended her quest. There was only one thing she didn't get wrong. We need to leave immediately.
So we'll keep.
Iconian minds aren't like ours. They're entangled with chronoton states. I'll spare you the boring details. It helps to orient them when using their gateways, but it means that they can't go back and forth in time like we can. Doing so would cause the Iconian to lose its memories of the intervening time. Take a look at the sky. In a sphere like this, nothing should obscure the
The
sun.
war will be tough, don't you
Clouds.
think?
Did you
And
feel
we
that?
fight.
The sphere just jumped. The Iconian invasion is beginning.
So I found a little, I think it's a bug. You spawn your security team before entering the room, because if you enter the room immediately, you won't be able to do it. And now you will face the biggest problem ever. This introduced also season 10, the Herald.
It's a herald. The personal guards and servants of the Iconians. Fighting is not the best option. Herald will head for the gate.
Like you see, he used. I won't fall in trap. Let's move. Damn it. You won't be able to kill him, eh? He disappeared before the end.
Head for the gateway.
Yeah. You see he disappear. But look at this. He's got very strong skill. So I believe the PvE ground will be interesting to attempt.
The gateway is destabilizing. I'll take care of this. Jump through now.
Of course you can jump directly from up, eh? Yeah, Sela has disappeared. Okay, so you learn that Van Zyl is going okay, that Sela has disappeared, and we beam up. And I leave you the last cinematic of the game, of the episode, sorry. And this concludes the episode. like you see now in the Iconia system, there is an Iconian sphere. So I will show
As you
you.
can see, matters have become somewhat urgent. We have no information about Sela's whereabouts, but I have no doubt that she is still making alliances and raising armies. But even that threat is less pressing than the arrival of this new sphere near the Iconia system. As far as we can tell, this sphere is far larger and older than any of the other spheres we've encountered. I fear Sela was right. The Iconians are invading, and this is just the beginning.
So as a reward, this episode, Uneasy Allies, introduce a new set, the Romulan Imperial Navy set. Like you see, it contains one armor, one shield, and one kit. As I'm level 60, everything will be given to me at rank 12. If you play the episode starting at level 10, you will have it at your level, but you can upgrade the shield and the armor 3. There is no problem. The kit, you will need to play it again at level 60 to have the kit at rank 12, because you can't upgrade the kit in this game anymore. Like you see, what is interesting, it's the set skill. Oh, give me the info. Yeah. While aiming, plus 10% energy damage resistance, while crouching, plus 30% critical severity. This is really, really good. And the kit gives you a very important addition. If you are Romulan, I believe that this kit is probably one of the best for now, because it gives you 20% plasma damage, plus 2.2 critical chains, plus 8.8 critical severity, plus also shield generator. But it means that if you add this kit to already the trait of Plasma Weapon Specialist, which should be this one, plus 10% here, plus 20% here, the plasma damage you will be able to deal on ground will be awesome. Thank you for watching, guys. This was Uneasy Allies. You can replay the mission to have the full set.
I'm currently on leave from Voyager, and I was passing near the Hova system in a shuttle.
Thank you for watching.
Odd energy.
See ya.